There's a heck of a lot to check out for this year's Love Ascended event, beyond the extended rates for the duration until Thursday, February the 19th, and of course all of the event coloured creatures you'll find out in the wild to tame. Well, there's a heck of a lot of cosmetics to unlock, and here's a guide on how to do it all. First things first, you need to go and get yourself some love hearts, and to get those you're either going to need to farm them from lovebirds or love bugs. Both of them will grant you 3 hearts each, with the love bugs being very much hostile than the love birds, so be well prepared if you're planning to take on those. Though whilst attempting to fight one on foot is pretty fun, gotta say Adesmodus takes them out quick enough, and you'll find plenty of these spawning as well as lovebirds across the north section of Lost Colony especially. Lovebirds, whilst can be killed for those extra hearts, can actually be beneficial for a whole other reason, and we'll get to that in just a moment. But before all that, you might want to start amassing yourself some chocolate boxes. And as per the previous years of love events, you'll find the best way to quickly obtain these by simply mating anything and everything you can. Though it appears the RNG of dropping these versus previous years has increased tenfold, and there's a reason why. And not only will you find these chocolate boxes dropping, but love candy as well, coming in one of 3 varieties. And each of these, depending on which tier you get, will be able to apply a temporary colour to any creature you feed it to, as well as a nice cheeky speed boost. But back to the chocolate boxes, and there's 3 uses you've got for these. The very first, and quite frankly broken use, is the 50% taming affinity of any creature you feed it to. But of course, combined with that sanguine elixir, you're going to find anything you want to tame done by 80% before it's even eaten its first snack. And don't fret if that creature you're taming has unfortunately taken some damage and ruined its taming effectiveness, because that's where lovebirds come in. If you're in proximity of one and after its first initial taming feed, the lovebird will friendly aggro towards your knocked out tame and improve that taming effectiveness all the way up back to 99.9%. Unfortunately, trying to guide a lovebird anywhere across the map to the creature that you're taming is not an easy task to do at all. Rare flowers sadly don't work, though you can coax one with honey, and you can ground one temporarily with either a Reaper or a Malwyn, offering you a small window to grapple one and take to your creature knocked out. But honestly, it's such a pain to lure a lovebird anywhere. You may just want to cross your fingers there might be one nearby, as we attempted and wasted so much time trying this ourselves. On top of that taming affinity, chocolate boxes have 2 more uses. One of them is to refill the health of anything it's fed to by 100%. Of course, there's a cooldown before you can do that again, but tanks, PvPers out there, you're going to be very happy about this one. And very quietly, a previous use of these has been pulled, the ability to offer an imprint of 50%. That's no longer the case with Love Ascended events following this. Instead, Wildcard decided to offer you a mating cooldown now, fed to any creature with a timer waiting for some love making to be reduced by 20%. So your best bet if you want to maximise on producing those box of chocolates and candies is to feed your chocolate boxes to anything as soon as they've just mated. Following that, throw them in a cryo hospital and you'll get those 3x rates to reduce the mating timer down even quicker to get yet more box of chocolates. And you're definitely going to want to farm quite a few, because, well, every single unlockable with this event requires chocolate boxes and candy. With a couple of others requiring metal and wool, it's more than likely your only initial unlock will be the Valentine's fishing rods. But especially for players that haven't got many breeding creatures in their base, this is possibly your best way to farm those chocolate boxes and candy. Because when taking to any fishing spot and keeping your eye out for certain coelacanth with hearts above their heads, then it's time to use those love hearts as bait and reel them in to hopefully bag yourself some more chocolate boxes, candy and chibbies. And if you can successfully fish 5 love-filled coelacanth in a row, then you'll bag yourself one of any random blueprint on top. You do have a small buffer to unequip that fishing rod and reposition yourself to quickly get back in your seat to whip out that fishing rod once again, but definitely plan ahead at seeing what's in your fishing ponds to make sure you've killed anything and everything but those event-based coelacanth. However you wish to farm your chocolates and candy, well, there's a heck of a lot of cool unlocks this time around, and courteously once again made by members of the community, Sandy and Hyper, with a load of cool visuals under the belt. So insert my glamorous assistant, and here's the reel on everything you can unlock. And as you saw, on top of all of these cool cosmetics, including the ability to pop those balloons as well as dye them different colours, a few of these have extra functionality. So the vase can be turned to enable rose petals to start emanating cheeky little rose petals, with the same being applied to the rose petal patch. The ceiling light can actually be turned on for a lovely pink glow and acting as a free light source for you without the need of electricity. The mirror can actually be turned on and off at will to offer a little bit of a lovely hueish glow. And all of these storage box skins that you saw us apply to the smithy, well, when you start adding items to it, you'll notice a few differences. The ring light on the left there will switch on, with the lights on the large storage box changing to on as well. And there you go, that's everything you need to know. Knock yourself out until next Thursday. Hopefully you'll get all of these unlocked. Don't forget, if you do unlock them, they remain unlocked on your character, so it's good to take advantage of this while you still can. Until the next one, my name's Raasclark. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and as always, peace out.